What are the key Trolls doll series and collections? Imagine a world filled with bright colors, wild hair, and playful characters that captured the hearts of many in the 1990s. That's right, we are talking about Trolls dolls, a craze that went beyond just toys and became a part of fashion and pop culture. These dolls are famous for their exaggerated facial expressions, fluffy hair, and quirky style. But did you know there are several key series and collections that made Trolls dolls so special? Let's take a fun journey through the most popular ones. First, the original Troll dolls were created in the late 1950s by Danish woodcutter Thomas Dam. These dolls had soft bodies, glass eyes, and sheep wool hair that stood straight up. They became super popular in the 1960s and set the stage for all future Troll collections. These classic dolls are still loved today by collectors. Moving into the early 1990s, the first major new line was the Battle Trolls. Hasbro made these around 1992 to attract boys. They turned trolls into action figures called big-haired dudes with bad attitudes. These figures were about 4.75 inches tall, with hair that was roughly 4 inches long. Characters included knights, Mad Max-style trolls, and even superheroes. They also had villain groups inspired by comic book villains, but this line only lasted until 1993. Another hit from the 1990s was Treasure Trolls. These dolls had a shiny, gem-like belly button that glittered and caught everyone's. They came in different sizes, from small to plush versions you could cuddle. These were among the most popular troll toys of that decade because of their shiny, treasure-like look. Then came Trolls, a collection aimed at preteen girls in the mid to late 1990s. These dolls were smaller, with painted-on clothes and styled hair. The characters were named after gemstones like amethyst, ruby, sapphire, topaz, and onyx. They lived in a magical city called Trollsopolis and even had an animated TV show where they used magic and friendship to solve problems. There were also other fun variants during the 1990s. Some trolls changed color when you touched them or exposed them to light. Plush trolls became popular for cuddling, and cave babies, introduced in 1993, had afro-style hair instead of the usual troll hair. These variations kept the craze alive and brought new excitement to the toy world. Overall, the 1990s expanded the Trolls universe into action figures, fashion dolls, and collectibles with cool themes and gimmicks. These collections appealed to many different kids, whether they liked adventure, magic, or just the bright, playful look. Today, collectors love hunting down these specific lines because they reminded us of a colorful, fun-filled era of childhood.